Hey, what's up guys, Totallydubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review for the HAVIT ZH1300 PC headset. Now, when I first saw these online, I was, well, half tempted to say no, just because they were about £35, and it didn't seem that interesting in terms of looks. I couldn't have been any more wrong. They can be found for around £32 on Amazon.co.uk and around $50 on Amazon USA. Links will be in the description below in case you're interested. So let's get into what you get with the headset. So the headset comes as it is with a manual, but that's about it. It's terminated by a gold-plated USB cable, which is used for the colors and LED on the headset itself. And then you've got an input for the actual sound, which is the green one, and then you've got the red, or should I say pink, for the microphone. So I'm just going to plug in the headset via USB. Now when you do it via USB, all it does is give it light. That's all it does. It doesn't give it in terms of external sound card or anything like that. Now as you can see, it's lit with a green sort of lighting, and it does also pulsate by the driver's side as well. The overall look of it makes it look kind of like a Toxic-esque look, which is kind of cool if you ask me. Now the cable is terminated very well. It's got a very thick cable, and it's actually kind of shiny. I don't know why, but it's kind of shiny with like sparkles on it. But it's a very long cable and very solid. The cable goes on the left side driver, which most of the things are located on. So you'll also find a mic. As you can see, the mic can be adjusted, and it is put on this little clip over here that can be used for storing it away, which is very useful. So as you can see, the mic can be adjusted in whichever way you want, and it's very comfortable to use. Underneath, you've got volume up and down, and this controls the headset volume, the overall headset volume for the headset itself. On the side, you've got a left and right indicator, which is useful in terms of knowing which way it is, but it should be pretty obvious when wearing it. Now in terms of its looks, I was not too convinced at first, but whilst actually owning it and having it in front of me, I think it looks really cool. I like the metallic kind of finish with orange finish that's on the drivers, but it's a shame that this type of metallic finish isn't the same on the headband, where it's found to be plastic, which makes it look a bit cheap. So it's just a shame about that, because if this was coloured sort of metallic colour as well, it would have been perfect. As you can see, the headband design is very good. It very much reminds me of high-end headphones, and even the SteelSeries Siberia range, which have this sort of headband design. This headband design is very comfortable to wear, meaning you can have any sort of head size or shape, and it will fit to your head accordingly. I should note that when you do wear them, they are absolutely massive and they look kind of hideous, but to be quite honest, what do you care when you're wearing them? In terms of comfort, I found them very comfortable. They've got a breathable design in here, which makes it really good for long gaming sessions, and inside it's all sort of fake leather, which makes it nice and soft and quite comfortable to wear. Now the pads themselves are also fake leather, and it's very, very good. I mean, the pads themselves are really well padded, and they're very soft, so when you put them on ear, even whilst wearing glasses like I do, they're still comfortable to wear, so I was really impressed with that. The isolation isn't that great, just because they're kind of, well, semi-open back, or should I say open back headphones, and also their pads for me fit more on ear rather than over the ear, but if you've got smaller ears, they might go over the ear. So overall, in terms of the isolation, it's okay, but its main things over here is its comfort and its build quality. So as I said, the only thing that's letting down is this plastic construction at the top, which makes it look kind of cheap, but the actual construction does make it a little bit more lightweight. I should say the headphones are a little bit heavy, but with this nice adjustable design, you don't get that heavy sort of feel on top of your head. They really feel really light. Now the most important part is, of course, the sound quality. And when I first received them, I was like, the sound quality is probably not going to be that great, just considering their price. But I've always been surprised by HAVIT's products, and it's safe to say I was surprised over here as well. The sound quality is V-shaped, it is very bass heavy, it has got a lot of bass emphasis. But with that said, it does have a lot of mids. In terms of by that I mean it's got the capability of producing good mids. It can just be EQ'd. In terms of the lows, its sub-bass extends really well, the mid-bass has a nice slam, and of course that drowns out a bit of the mids, making it a bit recessed and a little V-shaped. But that said, it was quite cool when playing action games. You could hear all the explosions going around you. As it's made as a gaming headset, not as an audiophile headphone, it is kind of acceptable for it to be a bit more V-shaped. And also considering its price, it was kind of to be expected. Its highs were quite nice, they were sparkly and they did provide good extension, but what really stood out for me was its soundstage. It sounded quite nice and open, a good instrument separation despite it being recessed in terms of its overall sound signature, and its overall musicality and tonality was very nice, and I really did enjoy listening to them. Again, it reminded me of the Siberias by SteelSeries, where it had like an open design which really added to the sound of the headset, or even open back headphones where it adds a bit to the sound of the headphone. So overall the sound quality was actually really good, and I was very surprised to see how good it was considering its price. I've got to say guys, I did receive this for review, but I must say it is one hell of a good headset, and I definitely do recommend it. I was not originally planning to make a video for this. I even told HAVIT, I'm just planning to make an Amazon written review on it, but it's such a good headset that I just thought I should make a video in case other people would be interested in a cheap, affordable and good sound quality and good looking, in my opinion, headset that they could actually use. 30 quid, it's really affordable and I think anyone can afford it. It punches well above its weight in terms of its price to performance ratio, and for me definitely does well, especially in comparison to some of the competition out there, even at triple the price, at say £90, where the Siberia range would lie with SteelSeries. You don't get any fancy software, it's just plug and play, and do bear that in mind. So I mean, when it comes with a jack, the only downfall is the fact that you have to use 3.5mm jacks. I would urge you to get a cheap USB sound card for your microphone so you don't get any static noise when recording. For example, you can see what I mean with my mod mic. If you look up mod mic 4.0 static fix, you'll see what I mean. And the line out is obviously limited by your sound card. The better your line out on your computer or your sound card or whatever it is, the better your overall sound quality will be. The way I did my testing is not only on my sound card, but I tested it on my amp and I tested it on my phone just to see how it would fare, and that's where I really got its sound quality traits from. Anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video and it's been useful to you. If it has, make sure you give it a like, comment and subscribe, favorite and share as it always helps. Definitely do check this out on Amazon USA and UK. Links will be down in the description below. And yeah guys, definitely if you're looking for a cheap headset, I wouldn't look any further. Look at this, and there's a few other headsets that I've previously reviewed which are quite cheap, but this one definitely ranks up very highly up there with one of the best headsets for its price. Alright guys, I've been Totally Dubbed. Take care. Bye bye.